They say anything where a man sow, now that same thing he go reap. The Yoruba is reaping what they have sowed. They vow that if instead of Igbo man to become Nigeria president or to rule or to even bring better thing or even to change Nigeria, they say instead of Igbo man to do all this thing, that is better that the Fulanis continue buying them. This is what the Yorubas are saying. Now I'm going to play the videos. You see how their people are crying out, calling the government, calling Donald Trump to come and help them because the Fulani is about to finish the Yoruba race. And they have no remorse. What they are chasing is the Igbos. Why the Igbos are doing nothing. So now I want to also use this media to tell the Igbo communities all over Nigeria to be prepare yourself. If you are engaging the Fulanis and the military or any police that want to stop you from engaging the Fulanis, then engage the police and the military. Engage them too. Prepare yourself. Our land will not be conquered by anybody. So guys, let me play the videos for you to watch before we come back and continue. Stay tuned.
Donald Trump! Don't sleep on! Come and help us! And deliver Nigeria to do! Let Hausa Fulani go! Yoruba and Igbo go! Please, oh, we need you. We are suffering. We are suffering. Yes, Fulani and Hausa, they are disappointed. Yes.
Now get run everybody aka nka be sure banker because Mazen Nam the kind of football all this thing many years ago. When Mazen Nam the kind of Adakananti, you people let bailed him a criminal. He's a terrorist. He wants to divide Nigeria. He is this and is that. Today, how far? Sure, everybody is now calling for the division of Nigeria. Just like this woman who played on a video your name now. The woman, an old woman, I saw the video, I was touched. Calling on Donald Trump, say Abiko, come and divide Nigeria to save lives. If I can this woman in this video. I'll play you guys the full video to watch here. If this particular woman no put on a team no kono now you're Donald Trump. Cause their help war in the Yoruba say voha. In fact, she's even calling for the division of Nigeria. See Donald Trump biko biabu wa oboda. Hausa na wa Fulani na wa Igbo na wa Yoruba na wa to save lives. The same thing Mazen Nnamdi prophesied many years ago, and they called him a terrorist. Today, how far? How far today? Mazen Nnamdi tirumpuno kono 7 years ago warned the Yoruba people about Fulani. But they called him, in fact, so many Yoruba people fought him. So many prominent Yoruba people called him a terrorist. The same Yoruba people sent him to prison. So kuno for that now. What goes around comes around. Today, how far? If any no crew, they're gonna miss Before I play you guys the video of this woman, kuno for the full video, I want you guys to also know that Onye Liliana or Sunday Iboho, today he's organizing another fresh new vigilante group, asking for government approval. And the picture and the video of boys down the recruit to help him safeguard the West, that is the Yoruba land. After being, in fact, the whole thing is just funny. I want you guys to listen to what Omo Eleso said in this video. But before that, can I get on to notify this woman forever? Then I'll play you guys a video of what Omo Eleso said about this banditry that is actually gradually taking over Yoruba land. Listen to what he said here. Make sure you know to start this video. But first of all, let's watch the video of this woman here, Kononoro, the video that is trending everywhere right now. Watch the video. I will be right back.
Yes, we did it. Thank you. I know that you will come and help us. Please, Donald Trump, don't sleep on. Come and help us and deliver Nigeria to do. Let Hausa Fulani go! Yoruba and Igbo go! Please, oh, we need you. We are suffering. We are suffering. Yes, Fulani and Hausa, they are disappointed. Yes. Yes, we need you. Thank you. I know that you will come and help us. God will help you. Thank you very much.
I'm afraid I'm not a prophet of doom. These guys are going to overrun the Southwest very soon. And also, don't forget that even Abuja is surrounded by bandits. Kogi, all gone. Kwara is gone as we speak. And you cannot find anything except excuses. The NUT in Oyo State instead of going on strike immediately to protect their teachers who are in captivity, they have also called for prayers. 2 days prayers. Very soon, the federal government will declare a 40-day fasting and prayer to handle insecurity. They know what they are doing. They know that prayers of this nature does not. In fact, God could not have answered prayers of lazy people, incompetent people, corrupt people. He's already done everything you want for you. But you are using prayers to deceive people, to cover up your incompetence. This one will pray for me. I'm leading prayers everywhere. Everybody is praying. And some of you will be captured. Some of them people have been captured in this country where they are praying. In the church. While they are praying. So, isn't that telling you something?
Is there any lesson that we Nigerians need to learn from Israel? Israel is one of the countries that many are looking at, but they've never allowed war to run them down. But Nigerian security, others continue in prayer.
The state of Israel is not my ideal state because it's an oppressive state, it's a racist state, it's a state that is killing Palestinians. So that's not my ideal state. Nigeria should be able to handle its security problems. Do you know that we are so weak that we have to celebrate that America came and helped us to bomb our own terrorists? Can you imagine that? Last time in December, they came and bombed. No terrorist was killed. There was no evidence. This time around, they are circulating evidence of bombing some places in there. But that is not the solution to your problem. Because America doesn't care about you. I keep saying that to people. America doesn't care about you. You need leaders who care about you. And this is to tell you that elections have consequences.
Yes, sir.
You vote for incompetent people, your security cover is blown.
Yes, sir.
You vote for corrupt army generals, corrupt presidents, they will use the money made for your security to build houses and buy land like this for themselves and be building houses that they will never stay in.
The situation in the country is taking another turn as insecurity is falling on the southwest, especially Lori, Ojo, and other parts of the southwest.
And as I keep saying, Tinubu is the modern day Afonja in Yoruba land. And he will destroy, because for his sake, the Yoruba race will be in a very serious mess unless they abandon that idiot now. I call him an idiot with every reason in the world. A fool, a certificate forging criminal, a drug pusher in Chicago. Go and do your research on Tinubu. A drug pusher, a kleptomaniac extraordinaire, a thief of unimaginable, a living rogue, a stealing machine. All of you were there during election. Bank bullion van that used to carry money went to his house. All of us said, Jagaban must go. A thief. He's also a murderer. He was instrumental in the slaughter of young Nigerian youths at your so-called Lekki toll gate. Have you all forgotten? Black people, have you all forgotten?
Terrorists from around the world are right now flooding into Nigeria to launch Muhammad's prophesied final global jihad. I'm Mike Arnold. I've made 16 trips to Nigeria, to the front lines of the Christian genocide. I built schools for displaced children there, and I wrote Epicenter, the best-selling book about what's happening. Here's what you must know and what nobody is telling you. When you hear it, you will not be able to look at the situation in Nigeria or global security the same way again. 14 centuries ago, Muhammad prophesied that a descendant of his bloodline, called the Mahdi, would rise at the end of days, ride west under a black banner, defeat the Christian armies in a bloody jihad, and bring the whole earth under one global caliphate. For that to happen, the doctrine says a purified Islamic platform must be ready, a launch pad. The Islamic world believes they have found it in Nigeria.
For those of you who have watched this message to this extent, this is my message to our Igbo brother to Southeast entirely. For you that they have recruited in any security to fight your brothers that is fighting the Fulanese or to stay against your brother. Remember, there is one task ahead. Either you use that your gun or your weapon to continue buying your people, or you use the weapon to defend your land. Make a choice today. Guys, share this video and follow this channel for more updates as they hot.